For people who are learning new concepts, ChatGPT and the other AI tools have come up with an amazing feature called Study and Learn. So once you go here, you click plus, you will see a option in more called Study and Learn feature. This feature is a very good feature for people who are learning new technologies or skills at a very step by step manner, wherein you ask a specific topic, it is going to try to explain it to you, and it is going to ask you a follow-up question whether you have understood it or not. So if I will repeat, you can go plus more study and learn. Here what you can do is explain me how vector embeddings work. Very simple. Explain to me how vector embedding works. So vector embedding, as you know, is one concept in the space of AI where a lot of people are confused. So they ask, have you studied vectors in maths or physics before? Are you familiar with word meanings like synonyms? So this is the step 1. So this is something it is giving you. It is giving you step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and it's trying to explain you. And then what do you think the model puts? And it asks me a question. Like here, let's say, once you reply, we can go deeper how it is used in search, RAG and AI apps. So just read it. Just let us read it together. And it is asking you 2 questions. First, let me know. I will tailor the place. For now, I'll assume you got the basic ideas of vectors. So if you don't know anything about vectors, you can just ask it to give me a small refresher, but you need to understand how vectors work. Very basic, like arrow with direction and magnitude. So if it is plus, then it is going towards, and negative, it is going other ways. So you will assume that you know this. Then you will go step by step. An embedding is a way to turn something into a bunch of numbers, and this is it, what it is doing. Then why use vectors? Imagine king queen. A good vector embedding would capture the relationship between them. A good vector embedding will capture the relationship between them. If you take the vector for king, subtract the vector for man, then add the vector for woman, you should get something close to a queen. This is called semantic arithmetic, and it is possible because words have similar vectors. How do you get these vectors? These embeddings are learned by models like word2vec, glove and all these models. How they analyze huge amounts of learning. So this is some of the examples that are there. So what does the vector look like? It just looks like a number like this, maybe 7, 6, 8 numbers long. Each number captures a different dimension of meaning, like formality, topic, gender, emotion, though we can't usually name them exactly. So cat and dog are close in the vector. Cat and aeroplane are far apart. Why do you think the cat puts the cat and dog? I can just mention because they are animals. They are animals. And then you can just mention this feature because they are animals. This is the answer. And regarding have a basic, can you provide a refresher for vectors? Minimum I need to know to understand embeddings. Because you can see everywhere this term vectors is used, and we need to understand the importance of vectors. And end of the day, it is all about magnitude and dimension. This is something that we have learned in the basic arithmetic, but Let us look into a little bit detail. So this is a vector is just an ordered number of list. In a 2D space it is very simple. It is 3 comma 4 means 3 steps right, 4 steps up. Very easy to identify in a 2D space, but in a higher dimension it is the same idea but lot of numbers. So how do we calculate the magnitude, how do we calculate the direction? This is the similarity, this is the dot product, distance between the vector. Like suppose optional visually, so king is this, so you see that the king and queen in a similar direction, so both are in a similar direction. Apple is in a totally different area of the map, and this is it. Think of a vector to locate the meaning in a multi-dimensional space. There are 4 things that we carry. So okay, so this is it. Would you like me to try a quick quiz? Okay, so this is I just wanted to show you the concept of how to use study and learn, understand a topic and try to learn from it. So if 2 vectors have a cosine similarity of 0.95, what does they tell? So this is very close to 1. So cosine similarity, if you remember here, cosine similarity 1, if it is 1 it is very identical, if it is -1 it is very far. So here if I will say they are very similar in meaning, so I will just say B, and then we will wait for it to answer. So this is the way you are going to learn. So they are very similar in meaning, it's correct. So these are some of the things that you are going to learn. So A is 2 0. What is the dot product? So dot product, the use of dot product is more of similarity. It is if you can see, this is a dot product of how things are done. So you can try to understand the topic. Do the best way to learn any specific topic is doing quizzes and assessment. So if you are confused and if you want to go deeper in any specific topic, then I feel study and learn is a very good way to do it. Because if you are new to these concepts like vector embedding and you want to go deeper, this is a very good way which is going to quiz you and make you forward. So now what is the dot product? So you can just giving you the way to do it as well, and then you can ask why is it used? Why do I care about dot product? Why do I care about dot product? So this is depending upon, to go detail into step by step what are the things that are happening, why you need to know. So it is telling us this. So dot product is high, it is similar. So dot product is also same as called similarity search. So it's a different way of using it. So people use it interchangeably. So please go through this study and learn feature. I repeat here, plus any topic, try to, it's going to be your one-on-one tutor for any specific topic. Try to ask as many questions as you have until you are completely confident and clear about a topic. And always ask for examples. Give me more examples, so that that is the best way for you to visualize as well these outputs that are there. So see this. So now try to explore this and share your learnings in the comments.